Every great dream begins with a vision. Our story begins with one such visionary. A young man who followed his dream against all odds and founded one of the most successful conglomerates in its line of business, touching lives across the world through its products and services. This is the story of VVF. But before we go back in time, let's take a look at the world today. A world dominated by brands. Brands that have become crucial to the way we look, think, feel and act. Do you know what is common between these popular personal care products? They are all manufactured by one of the world's leading contract manufacturing companies. VVF, the partner of choice and backbone of some of the world's most trusted multinational corporations. But we didn't just get here overnight. VVF was born of a vision. Godrej Pallonji Joshi, as a passionate teenager, was determined to leave his footprints in the sands of time. With no background or qualification in the field, he spent hours concocting home and bath products and developed a special expertise in perfumes. When a cousin of his visited India after a lavish vacation in Paris, she showed off an expensive bottle of perfume which she had purchased during her travels. Godrej took a few sniffs of it and within a short time had deftly emulated the French perfume in his kitchen, in an empty ketchup bottle, much to her disdain. These early experiments prompted him to set up a small soap manufacturing facility in Colaba, Bombay, India. It was here that he started the manufacturing of sandalwood soap under the brand name Godrej. The soaps were sold locally and were appreciated, so much so that he received 2 national awards for exhibiting the soaps in 1936. This national recognition led to several established companies sending him job offers. But Godrej had a mind and dream of his own. And so, our journey began. It was before the Second World War. At the time when the Third Reich had captured the Austro-Hungarian corridor, a young Godrej began traveling to Europe to purchase machinery for a high-end manufacturing plant. Being only a teenager, he was received with a mix of indifference and skepticism upon his arrival. He was ubiquitously asked, "Where is your father?" Since a man of his age traveling alone was perceived as one lacking any serious interest in business and with no real intent to purchase machinery. They couldn't have been more mistaken. After researching and evaluating, our young entrepreneur decided to purchase all the equipment from Bass, Switzerland, knowing that if the war broke out, Germany would be unable to ship to India as it was a British colony at the time. He bought a plot of land at Sion, Bombay in an auction, and with his new European machinery, he commissioned the vegetable oil plant in 1939, establishing the foundation of the Vegetable Vitamin Foods Company, Private Limited. The company manufactured Vanaspati, a partially hydrogenated edible vegetable oil, which was a low-cost alternative to clarified butter, a food item frequently used in Indian households. Godrej noticed that most of the Vanaspati was being imported to India from Europe, and he realized the tremendous growth potential for local manufacturers. In 1956, VVF set up India's first ever continuous solvent extraction plant to extract oil from cotton and groundnut seeds. With India opening up its economies to the world following Manmohan Singh's favours budget in 1988, Indian companies were getting global exposure. However, a huge graveyard was getting filled with inefficient companies which were previously protected by the erstwhile licensed Raj regimes. Only the efficient ones would survive, and these companies would have the world as their playing stage. VVF survived, and with its head held high exclaimed, "World, I'm coming." From a small suburb in North Bombay, VVF's growth exploded and it set up state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities across the globe. From the fertile lands of Southeast Asia to the deserts of the Middle East, from the United States of America and Europe to the emerging continent of Africa, VVF started making its presence felt world over. As the years passed by, VVF evolved into a global partner of choice, transforming vision into value. From a local manufacturer of vegetable oils to one of the world's leading and most trusted manufacturers. From a tiny facility in India to operations in most of the world's continents. From a handful of workers to thousands of employees. Our story has been one of growth, perseverance, and passion for what we do. At VVF, we believe that every day is an opportunity to do something bigger and better. And at the end of the day, we are only as good as our greatest asset, our people. As we grow from strength to strength, we remain firmly rooted to our values, whilst leveraging our core strengths, innovation and agility. Over the years, our passion and commitment to excel has been recognized and lauded by our customers and national institutions, enforcing our commitment to bringing superior quality products to our customers. Today, as we celebrate our rich history and the vision of the man who started it all, we look forward to the next chapter in our journey, a future marked by growth and innovation, diversification and expansion in new products and regions, while positively impacting the lives of our stakeholders. Because we believe the best is yet to come.